Did you know March is National Nutrition Month? So we're asking registered dietitian Andrea Cesaric from the Queens Medical Center to tell us what is and the best nutrition and how we can develop better, healthier eating habits. Thank you so much for being here, Andrea.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So can you tell us just overall what is good nutrition?
So there's a million answers for that question. The most basic is looking at making sure that you're eating a diet that you enjoy with a variety of different foods, and that's going to hit all your essential nutrients like your healthy fats, your protein, vitamins, and minerals, and then without an excess of those anti-nutrients like too much sugar or junky oils, fast food or junk foods in general.
Oh, yeah, I know those, trust me. But I like what you said. It's something that you should enjoy, right? So
Yes.
that you can eat more of it and have that last longer. So with that being said, like you said, there's a variety of ways to get that nutrient, but is there any specific diets? Is there a best diet out there?
I'd say there's as many best diets as people watching this. Basically, you want to find something that works with you. So it could be, your cultural foods, the foods you enjoy. It can really vary as long as you're hitting all your nutrition needs. So some people do really great on vegetarian or vegan diets, where other people, they go ketogenic and they're still really healthy because they're getting everything they need. But if you're doing a restricted diet, it's really important to work with a nutritional professional to make sure that, if you're cutting out food groups, that you're making sure that you're still getting all your nutrition needs.
No, that's a really good point. A lot of people, they like their junk food, and I think sometimes people associate processed foods with junk, but is all processed foods harmful?
So processed means that something was done to the food. So, for example, if you buy pre-cut vegetables at the store, that's technically processed. So when we're saying processed foods, what we usually mean is highly processed or ultra processed. So foods where they're adding a lot of chemicals, that they're adding a lot of extra sugars, sodium, preservatives, things like that, like the ultra processed. The foods that don't look like food. Yeah.
Gotcha. I like that. That's a really good way of telling it. If it doesn't look like it was how it was originally, then it might be over processed. Yeah, no, that's a really good rule of thumb. A lot of people are busy now with families and work and everything. So what are some recommendations that you have for people who are just really busy and kind of make that as an excuse not to eat healthier?
Yeah, so you have to, number one, you have to prioritize it. So health is our most important asset. And, it can be as far as getting the whole family involved. So setting aside some time on the weekend, go to the farmer's market, go grocery shopping together, teach your kids good healthy habits, and then prepare food. Meal prep for the week. Get the whole family involved. And then that way it's not just resting on one person's shoulders. And then if you make a lot of food, you can eat it for a couple days, or you can freeze it so then you have ready to cook, homemade meals.
Oh, I like that. And I like that it's not just on one person to do the whole grocery shopping and all of that. Get the whole family involved.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Kids like to learn, to help, and then they're more excited to try foods that they've never had before if they actually helped prepare them.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, before we go, where can people find more resources?
So there's a ton of resources on the internet. MyPlate.gov is probably the basic, because it'll break it down to the food groups that they recommend. And then they have a ton of recipes, super easy to cook recipes on there. So that's probably the number one resource. But I just say, check the labels, look for ingredients that look like real food.
I love it. Thank you so much for that great advice for Nutrition Month. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.